Hey guys, it's Laurie and you're listening to TEEQS On The Beat.
Right now it's 5:15 in the studio and across the UK, and I've got someone very special in the studio with me. Laurie, please say hello to the people.
Hello. Thanks
and how are we
me.
doing today? You're so welcome.
Really good. Really, really good. It's nice that it's raining finally.
Yeah, I mean, we needed a little bit of a break from the heat that was. But you're bringing heat, we've heard. That's why you're here today, to talk all about it. And we're very happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
It is your debut single, though, which is a big deal. How does it feel knowing people can finally hear your music?
It feels really good because it's been a year now of me just like locked in the studio. And so now that I'm finally releasing a song, I'm just so excited because I've got so much music coming and I can't wait for people to hear it.
Ooh. How much more? How much more, Laurie?
I'm gonna gatekeep that for a little bit. But a lot.
I mean, if someone had never heard of Laurie before today, and a lot of people won't have unless they're following you on social media, it's hard to find out anything about Laurie online. I'll let you know that for free. But before today, if nobody had heard of you, what's the first thing you'd want them to know?
That I think I'm very open, as you can tell in the lyrics in my song. You could talk to me about anything, and I'll tell you. I will tell you. So
I mean, the title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has anything surprised you though about this whole release process? Something you just weren't expecting?
I think it's been. I don't know. Finally releasing, it's crazy because you realise like all the social media stuff you've got to do and all this stuff, and it's a lot. And suddenly you're juggling all this stuff, but I'm just like so excited to get it all going, and so it's actually a blessing, and I can't wait.
I mean, the social media stuff is a big side of music at the moment. We've had artists in here before that have complained to the bottom of their toes about having to be an influencer at the same time as being an artist. How do you feel about that?
You know what? I couldn't possibly do a 9 to 5, and so I'm like music is my life, and if I have to post a few videos, then like so be it.
I mean, yeah, a few videos and
just a few.
Everything else in between.
Yeah, exactly.
On I Love You, Wish You Were Dead. Firstly, crazy title. Did anyone try to talk you out of it?
You know what? No one did.
Not a single person.
Not a single person. I was reluctant to play it to like my grandparents and actually my dad. But my grandparents were like, yeah, like we love this. They were so excited about it. And so I was like, okay, maybe it's fine. It must be fine.
If my grandparents are saying it's fine.
If they're saying it's fine,
that's
it
the
must be
Brahma.
fine.
It's fine. I mean, I do hear it. If an old person can tell me that something's okay and I think it's wild, then I feel like it can't be that bad.
It can't be that bad.
But at what point did you realise, like, yeah, this is the one?
I think it was actually the first song I wrote with the producer called Rory James, and I knew it was the one because it's sort of like it's a little indie than my other stuff is going to be, and it's very like laid back, and the guitar is very raw, and so I thought this was like a great place to start in terms of my music.
I mean, for me personally, this is a full circle moment. I saw you perform at Travis's event, The Future Is. Shout out Travis, shout out The Future Is. Big event, we love it. And vocals are incredible. You give very stripped back, natural way of singing, as if it's almost effortless. Do you hear that a lot when people do actually see you perform?
I mean, yeah, I do. I feel like I've got a lot of soul in my voice, which comes out naturally, and that's also growing up with my Jamaican father. It sort of just comes out, and so when I sing pop stuff, I feel like it's a nice blend.
It's a really nice blend. But speaking of influences, growing up, if you had to pick like 3 that were consistently there that you think really have like an effect on the music you make today, what would they be and why?
I think Lauryn Hill, Daniel Caesar. Can I say more than 3?
Of course you can.
Kareem Bailey Ray a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
And then Billie Eilish and Lily Allen. That was like a lot more.
Should have got a controversial one. Let me just Lily Allen. Yeah. No, you know what? Controversial as a person, yeah, maybe. Music, can't argue with it. You can't argue with the talent.
I think lyrically as well. Lyrically, Lily Allen in the fact that she's so like on the nose with her lyrics.
Smart.
More in that sense, yeah.
Would you say that you feel you're a little bit similar in that way when it comes to the way that you write?
I think so. I just sort of say how it is, and I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm not afraid to say things like, I wish you were dead, for example.
I mean, it's a fair statement. You say it's about loving someone and hating them at the same time. I mean, the title kind of gives that away. Would you think, or do you think, that a lot of people feel that way, or more so than they'd like to admit?
100%. I mean, I feel like in a breakup, when it's going badly, there's always going to be someone who resents that other person and hasn't left yet because they have that love between them. And that's how I felt. And so I was like, the best way to describe it is the fact that like, I love you, but like, I actually hate you so much, which is why I haven't left yet. And then you wait those like months.
That was present tense. Why did you say haven't?
Oh no, I've left.
Okay, thank God.
Oh my
Anyway,
God,
guys,
God forbid.
Can we just confirm? Okay, we're glad you've
I've
left. Got a banging single out of it as well. So.
Exactly.
Do you think that you use your music as a form of therapy though? A lot of artists do.
100%. I think, which is actually something I learned going into these sessions with producers and writers. I go in and it is literally a therapy session. I've told them things I haven't even told my mum. Like, it's crazy. And then they'll be like, oh, okay. And you're like, oh, shouldn't have said that, but let's write a song about it and see what happens.
What would you say your ideal sort of therapy/studio session is? Some people, they like to have all the mandem in the bottles and bottles. Have
oh my God, no.
You need it to be just you locked in with the producer.
Not necessarily just me, but like, I love a studio that's got natural light and it isn't one of those ones with like the LEDs and like sort of just smells the weed and that.
Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to mention drugs on air.
Sorry, so sorry.
So that.
But something just that is natural light and is almost like someone's home studio.
So more like a cozy vibe where you can really be yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you are writing, what's like a process that is a non-negotiable for you in the studio?
I think I love working with people, instrumentalists who can, well, I can play piano and guitar, and I love working with other people who can, because then we sort of like just start by figuring out the melody and just like jamming and seeing what happens.
I mean, a good jam session, only good things come out of them. Obviously I've heard the single, loads of people haven't, but in the single you've joked, you want your money back. Have you been paid back yet?
I have not no. which is great, so I just put that out there because I was like, I'd like that back.
So what are we doing, small claims court or?
I was like, it's not even worth my time. But I'd love to, so I'm just going to tell everyone about it instead.
I was going to ask you, if your ex heard the song, what do you think their reaction would be? But I don't want to say if, I want to say when they hear it. What do you think the reaction is going to be?
I mean, I'm sure they've already heard it because I've been teasing it on like TikTok and Instagram so much, but he's probably going to be like, I just know he's going to be defensive about it.
Ooh.
And I also don't think, I feel like he won't tell people it's about him.
Do you think?
My friends all know, obviously. And so,
I mean, everybody's about to know.
Everyone's about to know.
So if they can track it back, even though it's very hard to find anything about you online, then I'm sure they'll be pointing the finger at him.
They will.
You did say off air that he's a Virgo.
Yeah.
Are we surprised? No. So
no, there we have it.
I mean, you're a Libra. Laurie's a Libra. Everybody, I just want to put that out there because you can't find that online.
Good sign, that.
Best sign. I'm also a Libra. So as a fellow air sign, do you think that the emotions that you have, you're able to put more into your music as opposed to like lashing out actually in person? Do you think that helps?
Yeah, 100%. I'm actually not a very confrontational person, but through my songs apparently I am, so like it's the best way to put it out.
I mean, are you somebody that writes in the moment when you're emotional, or do you process it first?
It takes me a while to process things because I like to like just lock them away somewhere in my mind. So I think when I write, it helps me process it so much more. But yeah, I don't love, it's pretty weird. I don't love talking about my feelings that much. Fair. But when I'm in the studio, I love it.
And how does it feel to know that your music soundtracks other people's feelings though, or is about to anyway? When people hear this song and they add it to their playlist in like a week, even 2 weeks time, there's going to be people that are going to be like, this got me through a breakup, or this got me through the hardest moment of my life. You're about to experience that. How does that feel?
I mean, that's what I really want my music to do for people, because like actually a friend of mine recently broke up with their boyfriend and she was like, oh, like I can now listen to this song and I'm so happy, because it's just nice to know other people are feeling the same way.
How do you want it to go? Like, what is your dream for this release?
I just think like I just like as many people to listen to it as possible, and I just think to have a good reaction. And like you said, people to be like, oh, it's so nice to be able to listen to this. I've just gone through a breakup or whatever. Or like I felt this like 10 years ago with someone else. And I think just that like just reaction from other people is like the most important thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing single as a
you.
debut, I will say. We are going to play it at the end of this interview, guys. Don't worry. I'm teasing it. It's going to be played out. Have no fear. But as a pianist, which you've mentioned, do your songs really sort of start with the melody or the lyrics?
Sort of a bit of both, and it changes. But for example, I actually have a title list on my phone of titles I write down, of just like they pop into my head randomly, like on the bus or the tube, and then sometimes we go from there and then I get a concept from there. Or I do usually start with a melody in the room, because I think melodies are so important. So yeah, I'd say in the room I start with the melody, but then I usually have a concept coming into the studio already.
That's nice though, to have a concept to go in with, to sort of build off of. Must make it easier to sort of build around that musically.
Yeah 100%.
I love that. You blend alternative pop and R&B really naturally though. Is that something that evolved in a natural way, or is that really intentional from you?
I think because growing up, I'm half German, half Jamaican, so growing up I grew up with so much different sorts of music, and I think so naturally it sort of like led into my music. But yeah, and I also, because I listen to so much music, it's just like I can't really pick one, so I was like, why not do them both?
I mean, indecisive than air sign it's a common trait. It's a common trait.
It's insane. It's insane.
Was there another title that you had in mind for this track that you dabbled with before confirming this one?
Not really. I was sort of like, I think it's just got to be this.
I mean, that's good that you were so sure.
Yeah.
Do you think your heritage plays a part in your sound, in the way of like when you're playing out to your parents, do you get different reactions from each parent?
I do. I know that my dad wants me to make a lot more songs with a bit more rhythm in them. But I actually have now. And when I played them to him, he's like, yeah, like he's so excited. But yeah, my mum loves it all. So.
And apart from the musical influences that you spoke about earlier, i.e. Lauryn Hill, Billie Eilish, Daniel Caesar, are there any that, not just their sound, but the way that they write lyrics? You mentioned Lily Allen, but anybody else that shapes your lyrics almost?
Yeah, I think also like Etta James. I actually sang, it was my mum's wedding this weekend, and I sang Sunday Kind of Love.
That's beautiful.
And I think that also just like, because obviously Illy, Wish You Were Dead is a breakup song. It's very depressing, but I also write a lot of songs about love, and I think I just love how Etta James can just say it so naturally and just easily, and just be like, I'm so in love, or like, you know, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, like easy like a Sunday morning.
Yeah, exactly.
We love that. Exactly. You are recently signed, congratulations on that one. But you signed to Gamma. What made you feel like they were the right home for you as an artist?
I think I met the team and they were all amazing. And actually, I went to school with one of the girls who's in the team, and she's on my marketing team, and she's so great. So that also definitely swayed me. But also, it's just so artist friendly. The deal I signed with them, which I think is so important as a new artist, and especially because like you can easily get like do the wrong thing at the beginning or sign the wrong thing. Yeah. So I was super careful of that, and yeah, everything just seems great about them, and I'm so excited to be working with them. I'm
excited for you. Again, congratulations. It seems like a great like vibe to be with where you are as an artist. Even seeing it come up online, I was like, this even looks like it fits. You're new entering the industry, really. Like, you're just budding now. Is there anything about the industry that's kind of like taken you aback that you just weren't expecting as an artist?
I think the sort of like pace of it all, because you're constantly like, it's weird. I'll like for example, Illy, I wrote probably last year, and now all I'm thinking about is songs I've written like a week ago, and it's sort of like having to multitask with all these songs and all this like content that you're creating, and sort of just go back to that song you did a year ago and be like in that headspace, rather than, because also in my life like I've moved on from that time now, and I'm in a different place, and so I'm writing songs more about like love, or like, not that I'm in love, because I'm not, but
so side note, guys, I'm single, please don't put that.
I'm actually so single, so yeah, I think it's about like just like constantly multitasking and doing all this stuff, and then also just meeting so many people, and being in the room with them, and which I also love, because I think that's just great.
Well, it's nice to socialise.
It's great.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
I mean, yeah. No, I hear it. Do you feel, though, I was thinking about this a minute ago when you said that you've now moved on in your life from where you were when you actually wrote the song. You're going to be asked to perform this song, and you're going to have to relive this over and over again as your debut. How does it feel to have to relive those emotions intentionally through the art every time you perform it, though?
To be honest, I still feel so deeply about that song, and I actually love singing it so much. And so I just think I also don't regret anything from my past, and I don't wish anything could change, because it's life, you know. So I'm happy to sing it over and over again. Like, I say that, but I'm happy to sing it over and over again as much as possible.
I mean, this is as much a debut of you as an artist as it is the single. What's something that you're excited for fans to learn about you that they don't already know?
I think it is that I'm actually, like, I will say it how it is, and I like a bit of humour in my lyrics, and that kind of, just to get to know me a bit more kind of vibe.
I love that. I think you should do a Q&A on live and let everybody ask what they want.
I agree. Actually, I've got a free evening tonight, so maybe I'll do that then.
Oh yeah, you heard it here first. You can thank me later, guys. Is there a dream collaboration that would make you lose your mind if you were just allowed to call anybody and they had to say yes today?
Ooh. Oh my gosh, there were so many people. I feel like I'm gonna heart this.
Please don't do that.
I think maybe like Daniel Caesar.
Really? Have you seen him live?
But I haven't seen him live, which is mental.
That's crazy. Hello, can somebody gift Laurie some Daniel Caesar tickets, please?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
So that would be your dream collab. You called him right now and he said, yeah, you'd just lose it.
Off the top of my head right now, because I'll probably leave this interview and be like, oh no,
right, lock the door. Lock the door. But off the back of that, is there anything in your catalogue or your upcoming releases that you could see him on?
Yeah, 100%.
Without saying the name of it, obviously.
100%, for sure.
Okay, when you release these, I need you to point out at some point and be like, by the way, this was the one. If anybody was wondering and wanted to put me in contact, that I wanted Daniel Caesar on.
Yeah, literally, you said it here first.
Where do you hope Laurie is this time next year?
Ooh, I hope I'm performing in bigger venues, and I hope I'm just sort of, to be honest, doing the exact same thing, but just like on a bigger scale, really.
I can see that for you. I can see that for you. Even everything, you guys can't see what Laurie's wearing, but she's wearing very like sultry, nice all black outfit, monotone, capris, looking good, but looking how she sounds sultry, which is kind of like how I feel about your music. It's very like deep in terms of tone all the way through to the depth of the lyrics. I think that really suits you as a person.
Oh, thank you. It's okay.
I've got some fun questions for you though. Yes. What's the pettiest thing you've ever done after a breakup, but no names?
I mean, I think it's probably writing this song and then sharing it to the world.
I mean, it doesn't get pettier than that, really.
It's quite deep from me, actually, but it deserves it.
Is there any inspo you could give anybody for some pettiness after a breakup?
Ooh, write a song about it. That's what I say. Or, I don't know. What? I don't know. I'm not that petty of a person.
As a Libra, that surprises me. As a fellow Libra,
really?
I am
Is that a Libra
petty.
thing? Really?
Yeah. If you take it to the floor, I'm taking it to hell.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's exciting. That's really exciting.
Right, I don't want to give you any more inspo. Have you ever sent a text and instantly wished you could unsend it?
Oh no, I did the other day actually. And
what was it?
It makes you literally want to cry. I was in Paris and I said to a friend, I was like, I was a little bit, I had a few drinks.
Fair enough.
So he asked me to text him on text instead of WhatsApp, and I said, what's iMessage? And then he was like, what? And I was like, what? What have I done?
What's iMessage?
What's iMessage?
Were you trying to flirt and got
crazy?
A bit
like... No.
What's a red flag you'll never ignore again?
I think people who are like overly jealous. I think
big facts.
Like, I think it's good to be a little bit jealous, 100%, because then you're a bit like, do you care at all?
I mean, yeah.
But definitely overly jealous is just like a big red flag to me.
You just mentioned that you were a little bit tipsy. Now, I'm an advocate for a wine. TEEQS is short for tequila. We all know this.
Yeah.
If your debut single was a cocktail, what would it be?
Ooh. This is good. I think, my favourite cocktail at the moment is Eastern Standard.
Oh, they're so good. With vodka or gin?
vodka. I hate gin.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to cry today.
No. So yeah, Eastern Standard probably, because it's my favourite. So
I love that. Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
That's nice. Now, this is my last question for you before we get right into your brand new single, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be really sad to let you go, but imagine someone hears your music for the first time today in this very moment. What's the one feeling that you hope they leave with?
A feeling of knowing that other people may feel the same that they do.
Oh, that's really nice. Okay. Well, Laurie, it's been really fantastic to have you on air and to debut you as an artist on The Beat London. We've loved having you. You've given us a little insight into your character, which people may not have had before. Online, you're very sultry. In person, your vibes. You're hilarious. So I love that. We're going to get into your debut single. Would you like to announce it for us? We're going to play it just after Slick by Victoni, which is going off. Very appropriate because it's going to be just as big as this one. So let the people know what they're about to hear.
It's Illy, Wish You Were Dead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I had to bring her back on air real quick though, because there was one thing that we wanted to tell you guys.
I've got my first headline show happening on the 8th of November at Paper Dress Vintage. So I can't wait.
Thank you. So if you want to catch Laurie, please go to Paper Dress Vintage and get her a headline show. You'll be able to hear that live, just like you did live on air, the dulcet tones just for you. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.